My favorite is that you refer to them as heroes.
Yeah.
Tell me why you refer to these young humans as heroes.
The concept of the hero's journey, that each person, that every soul on earth has something out there calling to them and a meaningful, important, genius contribution to make. If you even look in the dictionary, the official, the one of the definitions of genius is a unique contribution to make in the world. And that story, which of the hero's journey, which was sort of cataloged and described by Joseph Campbell, is something that resonates with children as young as 5 years old. This story that every person starts in sort of an ordinary world at their home with their parents or at their job or whatever it is, and then we'll hear some call to action that may come as just an invitation from someone or a feeling or a job opportunity, or for me, a very unusual job switch to leave an investment bank and work in an elementary school. And you kind of want to resist the call. And you can Google this. There's all sorts of wonderful maps of the diagrams of the hero's journey. But and these are stories. Every Lion King and Moana and Star Wars
and Harry Potter.
They all follow this pattern. And you usually initially resist the call in some way, but eventually you step into the unknown and accept the call. And along the way, you find fellow travelers and allies and enemies and increasingly hard challenges and tools and mentors until you get to like the crux of the problem. And the problem, and Joseph Campbell calls that the abyss. And I tell people, you're in the abyss when you think that it's actually not possible anymore. If you know that there's a way out, it's not the abyss. So you have to be wanting to, kind of ready to give up, or think that it's pointless to move forward, or it's not yet the abyss. And Joseph Campbell said, in the cave you fear to enter lies the treasure you seek. And then kind of the rest of the pieces are usually through some connection to identity. You can think in Moana with her like connecting with her ancestors. Mm-hmm. Same thing happens in Harry Potter. She then finds power within herself to get through this abyss in some way and begins on the road home with some sort of reconciliation. And as she returns home, she realizes that the greatest change happened within her own heart. Now, I just gave a whole bunch of kind of complex folk psychology, but that makes sense to 5-year-olds. So if you draw a simple map up on a piece of paper and then you read a story with 5-year-olds, they can identify those different parts. And then as soon as you've done that, you can say, today, who experienced one of these pieces in your own learning? And they'll tell you, well, I had this, this trial, or this person was an ally to me, or this person was a mentor. And that framework is the most helpful framework I'm aware of for helping people find identity and purpose in their personal growth.